Hello and welcome to Sav Exclusive. I'm your host, Natasha Brown. And on this particular episode, we'll be speaking with a super talented young individual. He's one of the best guitarists out there, especially here in the city of Port Harcourt and in Nigeria at large. You want to sit back, and this promises to be a very exciting and entertaining interview. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back.
Now that you have registered for your PVC, it doesn't stop there. Ensure you pick up your PVC. Be alert. Join many Nigerians to vote credible leaders that will change the tide of this nation. Do not sell your vote. Remember, this is our future. Your vote is your voice.
This message is proudly brought to you by Thav Media Limited.
Welcome back. Now introducing one of the best, almost like the best guitarist out here in the city of Port Harcourt, Mr. Isaac Adebayo, aka GT Isaac Mustard Tunes. Did I get it right this time around?
Oh, yeah.
Because you literally had to drum that into my head properly for me to get it out right.
Good, yeah.
And you know, I've watched your videos on Instagram. Funny thing that I probably haven't, seen you perform live, but all your videos on Instagram are really amazing. I see you carry your guitar at the back of your neck and you're doing all of that. I'm like, you are quite amazing. You are something.
Yeah.
But before I get all excited about this interview, let's get to meet you briefly. Who is Mr. GT Isaac Mustard Tunes?
Okay. My name is Adeboye Isaac. I'm a guitarist artist. And I'm a graduate of University of Ilorin. I'm a guitarist with different. Yeah.
Okay. So from Ilorin to Port Harcourt. Because I got that right. From Ilorin to Port Harcourt. That transition, what was that about?
Okay, it was actually NYC.
After school? Okay.
That brought me to River State. And ever since then, my Pastor Larry in House on the Rock adopted me. And that's how it all started. So I started from House on the Rock then.
Now you're global. Okay, so back to the skill that you have. You play so well. And I would like to know, is it inbred? Were you born with it or you had to learn it? Was it a learned skill?
I was born with it. No, I never learned it. I was born with it. It flows from the family though.
What's the story behind it?
Okay, my mom is actually a tenor singer. My dad, also a tenor singer. My eldest brother is a bassist, and my other brother is a keyboardist. So
a musical home.
Yeah, musical home. My two sisters, now, one sings soprano and one sings alto. So we take over the church.
I love that. So that means your home would be absolutely interesting to be at.
Exactly. For real,
every time one show, it's a free concert. If you want a good concert,
exactly. Just come to my family. We're gonna host a concert for you. Like everybody will be on set. Like back then in Anglican, we take over the church. Like this is Adebayo's family performing.
And everybody show.
No, for real. Yeah. So it flows from the family.
A funny question though.
Okay.
As an entertaining family, have you ever performed at Goddard? Is it no? It's not the Goddard Ultimate Search. It's the Multina Dance Hall or the maybe one of the Project Sing or one of those talent hunt shows.
No, I've never been privileged to do that because most of the times I do apply late to other stuff, you understand? But aside from that, I do concert, I do program, I do my GT Isaac evening, like a get-together things with my friends and families, yeah.
So playing the guitar, there is this thing that you do so exceptionally well. It's almost like you play with words.
Yeah.
What is that about?
Okay, I think it's beyond human reasoning. It's God though. I have a transmitter inside of me that when you're speaking, the transmitter transmits it to notes for me. So as you're talking to me now, I can the transmitter will transmit it to notes. I can play it down from my guitar, and I'll be replying you with words you're saying.
That is so interesting.
So it's unusual. So it's a gift from God, though. Thank God.
I love that. It's so interesting because even you performed at Mercy Chinwa's wedding.
Yeah.
And I saw how, she couldn't stop dancing, while you were playing, and then monies rained on you too as well. So it is such a beautiful art that you have. But it's funny that, a lot of times parents would rather that their children go through traditional paths, career paths. And as a child, you know how to play the guitar, and then parents are saying, oh, this is all you do, at your spare time. Go and read your book. And all of that. Did you have any of such dramas? I think not, because, almost like your family is entertaining, but then still.
No, the thing is that at first, my family was like, not like, don't go out there. I don't want you to be a musician, they are this, they are that. I wanted to be a medical doctor. So back then, so I said, okay, let me read science. So let me go to science. So I said, okay, I processed med lab. I read med lab. After my med lab, I was searching for, looking for job, you understand? And at the long run, music was now paying me off more than science. So my parents just have to tell me, it's as if you switch to musical and leave. You understand?
So money answered it.
So money answered it. Skills pay the bills.
Skills pay the bills.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful thing to note that in as much as you did go to school and you're a graduate, you didn't necessarily have to wait to get that traditional job, and then but you had to use what you had, as a skill to provide for yourself. Because now a lot of people are out there saying that there are no jobs, and the complaint is there, but yet there is something that you have that you can be able to use to interpret, to make money. What do you have to say about that whole dynamic with young people? Wanting to get the generic job, and less of thinking about applying themselves via skills applied.
Now, the thing is that the ability to detect what you have inside of you, I think, it's very important that you know that, okay, I can do this, you understand? So once you detect that you have a passion and you have a talent to do this, you understand, you just go for it, you understand? And before you know it, you start paying off. At first, it was not paying off for me.
I wanted to talk about
it was a tough time for me. My friends, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You understand? But I just have to take it up and go extra mile, go outside box. Of course, we have a lot of guitarists that they play and it's not paying off for them, you understand? So I just have to move outside that box. Okay, apart from playing with the band alongside with the vocalist, okay, let me do the work of that vocalist. That money that vocalist is getting, let me get it more than...
So you're taking someone else's
job. So if there's no vocalist, I am there to do the work of vocalist more than the vocal itself. And I used to call myself, people call me an entertainer, because aside from guitarist, playing guitar, I entertain people, make people happy. My gesticulation on stage, you understand, I make people smile. So my mom would say, you are born to make people happy. I'm a joy giver.
Oh, and then your smile says that as well.
And let me tell you, Isaac means laughter.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So,
and I've been laughing since we started. Okay. So there's something you said.
Okay.
How there's still, in as much as you have the skill, of a guitarist.
Okay.
There's still other guitarists out there that are not making money off of their skill.
Yeah.
So you said something important where, in as much as you knew how to play the guitar, you had to look for ways around it that could make you exceptional.
Yeah.
I want you to explain that more.
Oh, okay. I said something the other time. I said ability to move outside the box.
Outside
You
the box,
understand?
yes.
Okay. The thing is that when you're playing a Ludo, you can move like this, you can move like this. Why can't you think outside? Like, okay, if people are moving like this, let me move like this. Let's see how it works. At first, it might not work, but when you have you pray along and you have passion for it and you believe that it's going to work for you, definitely it's going to work for you. And before you know it, people will start buying your product. Before you know it, you're out there.
Really, it's such a beautiful thing that you said, because in as much as a lot of us are skilled out there, you need to know what makes you different.
That's
You need to know what makes you different, or you need to know that extra thing you can add. That puts you out there. So that's a very key thing to note, especially for young people out there that are, trying to apply themselves and it's not yet paying off. But we'll still get right into more of this conversation just after the short break.
My country people, you wey don register for your PVC, make sure say you go collect your PVC o. The matter no stop there o. Make you join body with other Nigerians, vote casual leaders wey go make the country better. No let world people buy you o. Remember, na our future be this. And this future, we must take am by force, because your votes na be your voice.
This message is proudly brought to you by Thav Media Limited.
Welcome back. So, GT Isaac Master Tunes. I didn't have to look at my tab to call that, so I'm getting to be really amazing at your name. So, how viable would you say your craft is, though? Is it a very sustainable one, or would you have to add more things along the line?
Though I have to add more things along the line. At first, I was playing alongside with my keyboardist, like a band, which is Master Tunes Band, you understand? So I just have to go extra mile again, okay, what can I do apart from band? Okay, it's not every time people need band. Do you get? Okay, I said, okay, let me move outside box again. So I said, okay, I can actually play my lead guitar on top of a DJ mix. So that's how I started. Okay, I started with one DJ called DJ Chingy. So when he's playing his mix, I play my guitar alongside. So that's how it started, and trust me, it's paying off more than the band itself. Do you get? In band, it can be 7-8 persons, but in that one, it will be the DJ and you, you make a hell of money. You can't just.
A lot of money. Okay. All right. So now, your craft is really special and beautiful at the same time.
Okay.
But, there's been complaints here, especially in the city of Port Harcourt, about how people receive such crafts, that people are not willing to pay the monetary, the money, evaluation that is relative to your skill. So how have you been able to navigate that? What's the reception been like for you here in Port Harcourt?
Okay, before I say anything, I'll just say it's been God all the way. House on the Rock is a platform for me, though. And I'll say thanks to after God, it's down mine. My Pastor Larry, So he gave me the platform. And once you know that this guitarist is from House on the Rock, you understand? And when you're delivering the work, so we have no choice than to just pay whatever that person says. So you have to pay my value, definitely, except you don't want me in your program. Do you get? So that's how I started. It's a platform for me there.
So it's a beautiful thing that you mentioned that, because, platforms are also another major aspect to the whole entertainment industry. You need to have the right platform to be able to get the right quality attached to your brand. Would you say there are a lot of platforms out there, such as the one that you have so received?
Yes. I think there's a lot of platforms, though,
that are accessible to upcomers.
Yes. There are a lot of platforms. Once you dictate, I have a friend, and his own platform is going to Lagos, meeting a blown artist, you understand, peg him with them, and from there, they go to shows, they get to know him. From there, that's another platform.
I think that's kind of another word for subtle fancy. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now, what are your future goals? Pertaining to your craft.
Okay, trust me,
Where am I going to see GT Isaac Massachusetts in the next 2 years?
Oh
5 years?
jeez.
What are your future goals?
I will have spread out my guitar talent and my guitar virus to the whole world. Like, make people believe
good
that.
virus, though.
A good a good virus, a musical good virus. Okay, I actually want to make people believe that aside from going to school, you can go to school, but what you have passion for, you understand, they should let the kids, like the children, go for it, you understand? Like what I have passion for, when my dad was like, no, you understand? But I went for it. So I want to actually make people go for their passion. Once they go for their passion, trust me, this guy is going to be their stepping stone.
You were so passionate about what you do, and that's one thing that I love about you as an artist. There are other upcoming artists as well that still are yet to access such platform that you have, that has served as great leverage for you. But what would be your advice to upcomers that are yet to have access to such platforms? Like they keep stressing and working hard at their craft, but it seems like there's no skyline, so far.
Oh, okay. What I will actually say is, stay hardworking. Hard work. When you keep on pushing hard, I guess one day it will be your time. Yeah, I guess one day it will be your time. If you're hardworking, keep on working hard, keep on rehearsing, don't relent. One day, definitely, somebody's going to look at your video like, who is this person? Okay, I want to have this person. I want to sign this person. That's how I start.
That is a beautiful one to note. Also, just as we're about to wrap up, what would you like to be known for, like your legacy? What would you like to be known for?
Okay.
The most amazing guitarist in the world?
A legend.
A legend.
Yeah. A legend in my craft.
Legend in your craft.
Yeah.
Amazing thing. I wish you all the best, GT Isaac, Master Tunes, and I know that the legacy that you want, you're gonna get it because your craft, what you do with it, is super amazing. Like, I think everyone should check him out. What's your Instagram handle?
Master Tunes.
Master Tunes. Yeah. Check his Instagram out there. He has amazing performances. He even performed for Mercy Chinwo, and I've seen the one that you performed with Oxlade.
Yeah, Oxlade. And Cubana Chief Priest, so big Cubana, and
so many name dropping.
Yeah, Ricardo Banks, and all of it. Davido too.
You are doing so well for yourself, and it's Port Harcourt to the world at the end of the day. Or Ilorin to Port Harcourt and then to the world. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope that you had an entertaining moment with us today during this whole discussion, and I hope that you have learned one or two things. Remember to follow GTI Massachusetts on all of his social media platforms, just like he said about his Instagram page. Get access to more of what he does. At the end of the day, this is Thav TV. I remain your host, Natasha Brown. This is Thav Exclusive. Remember to like, share, comment on all our social media platforms. Follow us as well. Thank you so much for your time, and see you next time.